slept too much, slept too much.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How is everyone doing? I hope you had a happy new year. Welcome to New Year with your family, all your loved ones, all your friends. I hope it was spectacular, and I also hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. It's been a while, but I'm back with a new video, and today what we're going to talk about is 5 challenges that I was presented with in 2018. So let's go ahead and get started. So one way or another, we are all presented with challenges every single year, and based on our challenges, either we grow or sometimes we just fail at our challenges. But that does not mean that, constant growth is not happening. Learn from your experiences. Growth is learning, and if you learn from a bad experience, you are growing, you are maturing within your mind. Número uno. My first challenge that I was presented with this year was unfairness in life. I had to understand that life is not fair sometimes. You will have so many obstacles presented to you, but it's on you to overcome them. And that's one thing I was presented with this year. So many obstacles that I had to overcome. So I had to learn to just let it go. Just let it be. Let life do its own work. Let God guide me within every single step that I was taking in 2018. And also still taking in my life. I know that God will present my plans to me through the road I'm walking in. So I had to understand that a lot of people are just ahead of us, and we feel like, well, personally I felt like I was behind and I wasn't working and I was doing what I had to do in order to keep on going in life. But that was wrong, because everyone has their own timing. Everyone does. And so I had to let go and stop taking control of it and just start, walking that path and building myself up. And just with social media as well, this is like a very hard thing to do, because a lot of people are going to be posting, oh, I graduated, I'm married, I have kids. And I had to understand that so many people are getting married and I'm still single, being proposed and I'm still single. People have like kids and they have their homes and they have their business and stuff like that. Like social media will, oh my God, like that was a big issue for me. That was something big for me, because I saw so many of my peers so ahead, and I was just like what's going on, Karen? Fix yourself. Why are you still stuck here? And this and that. Like, I was so hard on myself that I brought my own self down, and I've learned that I have to bring my own self up. I have to be happy, content with where I'm at, where I'm going, because it takes time. You have to take one step at a time in life. There's no need to rush. Like the song says, take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. And you know the rest. But I had to learn to be happy in where I'm heading to. Even though you're gonna feel some certain type of way because you're seeing other people grow and seeing other people accomplish so many things, and just seeing how far they're going within their life, you have to always remember, and this was a reminder for myself too, I had to always remember to celebrate people's wins. Your victory is soon to come. Keep on growing, you guys. I am still growing. I am 25 years old and I'm still growing. And always remember to take full responsibilities of your actions. That's also within, that I still had to learn last year, is taking full responsibility of my actions. Número dos. My second challenge that I was presented with in 2018 were emotions. Yes. I'm a very emotional person. I've let my emotions speak for myself, and I've let them take control over how I feel. I wasn't thinking how I was acting because I was letting my emotions speak for me. I was letting them take the best out of me. So in 2018, I decided to take my own emotions as a challenge. I had to face my own emotions. I had to think before speaking. And I had to stop acting out of impulse because of my own emotions, because of the way I felt within that moment. I had to make myself stop and think before I acted, which is something I used to do a lot in the past. But sometimes you are faced with so many things in life that it just changes you and you forget. Like me, for example, I used to stop, think, and act before saying something to someone that will hurt them. And your emotions will take the best out of you. And I've been witness to that situation, because I'm that person that they've just completely taken the best out of me. I had to understand that I had to stop acting out of impulse and anger. Most of all, anger. Not long ago, recently, I was presented with a situation where I could have acted with so much anger, but I had to stop, think, and most of all, I had to pray for God's wisdom, how I needed to act within that situation, what I needed to do, what I needed to let go of, what I needed to forgive myself about. And so it's all based on how you see your own challenges. But to me, for emotions, that was like one of my biggest challenges in 2018. Just stopping, taking a second, thinking, praying. And like I said, with this situation that just happened recently, I had to stop myself. I had to act differently, act within your heart. And I just had to pray for some time and just let God bring deliverance to me over that certain situation. Because I knew if I would have acted with so much anger, with so much hate, with so many emotions, the whole situation was going to take the best out of me, but I didn't allow it to. And I'm so grateful to God for giving me this wisdom. And I've learned so much. My emotions used to be like a roller coaster. They would go up and down, and it was not healthy. It was not good. If you're going through the same situation, you're going through, stuff in your life, family, co-workers, relationships, friends, any types of relationships, and you see your emotions like a roller coaster. One day you're happy, one day you're sad. You're happy through half of the day, you're sad through another part of the day, you're angry, and you feel so much. You have to put yourself in check. I had to start writing in a book, like, okay, I feel this way, I feel that way, and it will show me like, oh my God, like these 2 days I felt like this, but now why am I feeling like this? Like, what's wrong? What's going on? And if it's so, it's like a situation that you're going through and like you can't take a handle of it yourself, seek professional help. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I seeked a counselor, I seek someone professional, because emotions and mental health, most of all, is not a game. It is not a game. It is so real, guys. It's real. Not a lot of people understand that. A lot of people are, oh, like, it's your mind, you have to take control over it. Like, oh no, it's just you, or like, what's wrong with you? That's not real. Anxiety does not exist. Like, what is wrong with you? Yes, it does exist. I've gone through it. So don't tell someone that, oh, it's just your mind, oh, it's just you feeling this way. No, it is real, guys. It's real. And if you feel like you're a person that cannot take handle of it yourself, that you need help, seek professional help. There is nothing wrong with it. There is completely nothing wrong with it. I did it, and during that time I went and also seeked out a Christian counselor, which he helped me so much. So if it doesn't matter what your beliefs are, it doesn't matter where you're at, but just seek a guidance, seek a counselor, a psychologist, psychiatrist, anyone. It's okay. Like, it's okay. I've been there. I've been through it. And it's okay. Another thing when it comes to anger, I am feisty. I'm a person who gets angry so quickly just for like smallest, littlest things. Yes, this sounds very ridiculous, but I am like that. I don't know why. And it's not good for your nerves, your actual nerves and your stress. It is not good. It is not good. So I had to put my own self in check. I really did. And before reacting out of anger, if I felt that anger coming, I had to center my own self and bring my own self back into my element. The way I did that was by just taking a deep breath. Like, if it's so bad that you need to go to a bathroom sometimes and do that on your own, it's okay. You just have to breathe and just center yourself and speak positivity over yourself. It's not just within that moment of anger or that moment of your emotions taking over. Every morning when you look at yourself in the mirror, speak positivity over yourself. Start of your day will be much better. I did this and it's changed me a lot, you guys. Like, I look at myself and I'm like, dang, like, I am a strong woman, I am smart, I am independent, I am this, I am that. Like, positivity, you guys, it is essential. It is very essential when taking your emotions as a challenge, because your emotions are also going to speak down into you because of the way you're thinking, because of the way you're feeling. So just remember that. Número 3. Toxic people. What you say, Karen? I don't hear you, Karen. What did you say? Toxic people, what are those? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, 2018, Karen. What are toxic people? You tell me, sis. Yeah, 2018. What are toxic people? I had to learn this on my own, you guys. Ay, Dios mío. Toxic people. I honestly thought that, you know, people act this way, you know, things happen like that. No. There is toxicity within people and within yourself. Friends, family, relationships, and even your own self. My own self. Toxic people were a challenge. I was a challenge. Some of us tend to have toxic tendencies. I don't want to say all, but I know for my own personal experience, I have had some toxic tendencies. I had to figure that out on my own. What was toxic about myself? What was I doing to make this certain person, these people, my family, or whoever feel this way? So I had to really think about it, and it was a challenge, honestly, because I was just like, me, I'm toxic. So when it came to my family, I couldn't just drop my family. I had to confront them, but not like confront in a confrontation that means like, oh my god, you know, blah blah blah, and a huge deal. No, like, I came with the situation level-headed and not trying to cause any arguments or stuff like that. You know, the best thing to do, and the best thing that was for me, it was just to sit down and speak about the situation, what's going on, and how you are feeling. And one of the major things that was very helpful, and it changed a lot, was placing boundaries, putting boundaries in place. It does sound easy, but it's not as easy as it seems. At first, things weren't just so easy, but with time, you have to give time its time, okay? So things got better. Honestly, they did get better, and my whole family is in a better place now. Thank the Lord. Also, I put prayer in place, because prayer, woo, is powerful. So when it came to my own toxic friends, I had to really drop some of them, and it wasn't easy. It really wasn't. But honestly, I had to think of my own mental health, my own well-being. Yes, call me selfish. I had to be selfish for once. And so I just dropped them. And it was not easy. It was not easy. Relationships of years. And it wasn't happening anymore, guys. Because it wasn't something good or positive for my own self. I did have one friend. We talked about it, and she just really didn't want to lose the friendship, and so like I really didn't either. So we just spoke through things, and you know, like I said, boundaries are always a healthy thing, and they're a really good thing. So we had to speak through the whole situation and figure things out. Like, don't get me wrong, the relationship is not as it was, but now it's just better in a more mature place. Always do what's best for you emotionally and mentally. Just always remember that you're just yourself. You attract what you are, and you attract what you believe in. So change your mindset, change those relationships. So So this takes me to my fourth challenge. Número cuatro. Positive thinking. It's easier said than done. More so, especially when you're going through so many circumstances in your life. There's stress, there's school, there's friends, family. For me, one of my biggest stress is always going to be financially. My bills, this, gotta pay that, gotta pay this, gotta pay that. This is how much I made. I still gotta pay this, I still gotta pay that. And it was just like, I'm not gonna get out of this. Like, what am I gonna do? And it brings you down. Like, it honestly brings you down. Like, for a point, I was just like, oh, nunca voy a salir de esta pobreza, Dios mío. ¿Qué voy a hacer? ¿Qué voy a hacer? But, you know, I had to stop it. I had to stop thinking that way. Because if I kept thinking that way, that's how I was gonna stay. Not that I'm rich or anything like that, but I mean, I'm still going through a struggle, the money struggle, don't get me wrong, but I try to see things in a more different way and just trying to put my financial situation as a priority, because that is one of the things that was like really emotionally getting to me. And it wasn't just the stress of not having enough money to pay my bills, but it was also other type of stress. For a while, I connected my way of thinking with my emotions, which I totally mentioned in my second point. I linked my way of thinking with my emotions, and my way of thinking was very negative. My emotions were very negative, and I had to change that. If I wouldn't have changed that, I would have still been feeling emotionally unstable and would have been stuck in a rut that I was stuck within last year and the year before, and I just didn't want that anymore. I really didn't. So I took my way of thinking as a challenge, and my emotions, and every single other relationship I had. If you notice, every little single thing is linked to everything else. Like, one way or another, positive thinking is linked within your emotions, and your toxic friends is linked to the way you're feeling, and this and that. Everything is linked. So I had to practice self-control in my own thinking. I had to speak positivity every day, and I still do. Even though sometimes I don't have a great day, I'm still thanking God. I'm still positive throughout the bad situations. Sometimes it's just so hard to find any positivity because of what you're going through. I mean, it has to be something very hard. Challenges for me might be different than your challenges. So everyone's life is different, guys. Not everyone is the same. Not everyone goes through the same things. We all have different challenges. We all have different obstacles. So just challenge yourself in thinking positive things, speaking positivity over yourself, who I am, knowing who you are in the eyes of God, knowing who you are personally too. Even if you're having a really bad day, the smallest little thing counts. Think of the smallest little thing that brings a little bit of positivity. Like, oh, someone paid for my Starbucks and I had the worst day ever, but this came my way. This was something positive. This makes me happy. I love Starbucks, so that's why I bring that example, because I know if I'm in a drive-thru and someone pays for my coffee and the worst day ever, that'll make my day. Like that, just, I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, just I saw two of my favorite people, and I was at work, and it was just like, oh, people sometimes will make you feel some way, especially when you work in customer service. So it was just, oh, and I had ordered some Starbucks that a coworker had brought for me. So it was just like, saw two of my favorite people. I got this Starbucks, like, bam, what? That is my day right there. Like, that is the whole, like, that outcome of that day, like, just that positivity I felt and that joyness. I was like, I'm not gonna allow anyone else to take this happy moment away from me. And I told the person that was assisting me, I was like, please remind me of this moment because I tell ya, during the holiday season, yeah, and it's not even the season sometimes, but people will be people. We'll leave it at that. If you work customer service, retail, whatever, you know. With all that being said, remember that your thoughts are your reality and you create the reality you want for yourself. And this brings me to my last challenge. That challenge is myself. Every single day I am growing, not just me but you guys as well. Every single day we are all growing. We are learning new stuff about ourselves. We start liking, not every day, but just on a random day, you're gonna like something you didn't like years ago, and that's something new about yourself. So you're changing, we are evolving, we are changing within time. It's a process that will not stop. This process does not stop. You need to push yourself to keep on growing every single day. It doesn't matter if it's like the smallest thing. That's what I had to do this past 2018. Seriously, I have to push my own self to keep on growing. I have mental obstacles that I have to overcome within myself, and that calls for growth. Really, guys, that for me is growth. I've overcome so many things about my own self and just how I view things, how I handle situations. I know I have to mold myself and build characteristics that I am lacking within my own self. I did that this past 2018, and I know that I still have to keep doing it in 2019. I had to learn to not be complacent nor stagnant, and it was very hard to do, but I really had to push myself and do it, and I'm still working on that. I had to change things that I didn't like about myself. I really didn't. I had to even push my own self, challenge myself to be out there, meet new people, and that for me was a challenge itself, because it is not easy to meet new people and put yourself out there. No matter how uncomfortable that made me, I'm so glad, because I've met amazing, wonderful people that are now a big part of my life. I also had to face my own fears, which is a challenge and is still a challenge to come. My fears are sometimes what are stopping myself. I sometimes sabotage my own self, and it's not good. Like, I know it's not good, and that's still something that I have to work on. Overcoming my fears one by one is a victory, and by doing that, I've learned that fear has no control over me. It doesn't control me. I control it. I am the one who takes matters into hands. If I am fearful of something, I will face it. I will face that challenge face on. I don't know about bungee jumping yet. I really don't know about that, guys, or jumping off a plane. I used to think I did want to do that, but now it's just like I'm a little bit afraid of heights. Yeah, not so much, but I think my sister says she wants to do a hot air balloon, and I just think about looking down and how fearful I will feel. But if I do that, I will take you along, guys, because that is a different type of fear. But I'm talking about the fear where you have blockage, where you bring yourself down. Like, I'm not going to be good enough for this. I'm not this. I'm not that. Just fear of putting yourself out there, like finding new friends, meeting new people. And friends are always hard to make and to come. Acquaintances are easy to make. But I am so glad that I've made some good friends. I really have, and it's been great. It's been great, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still facing those fears one by one at a time. I know that there's a better version of myself and a better life to come. But for now, I am currently working to get there. Every day I am working on myself. Every day I am challenging myself to get to the life I want, to fulfill the vision I see for myself. Not just one vision, but many multiple visions of things that I see myself doing. Remember to always make the best out of everything. Make the best out of your challenges. and keep on growing constantly. You are the one who makes life what they want it to be. If you want this for yourself, you go for it. You work for it. You do what it takes in a good way, good things. You do what it takes to become what you want to become, to do what you want to do, to fulfill this vision you have. I always say that if I want it, I'm going to work hard for it. Like a purse or a pair of shoes or just an outfit. If I want that outfit, I'm going to work for it. If I want this purse that's $300, I'm going to work for it. I'm not going to go on a limb and buy a purse that's $300 and only carry $20 in it. What does that say about me? That I'm so irresponsible, that I'm not thinking about my responsibilities and what I need to do. Like, I want this Saint Laurent bag. I'm going to work for it to have it in the future. And if I don't have it, it's okay. There's much prettier bags out there that are cheaper, okay? Ross, Ross got me, you know. No, I'm playing, guys. But seriously, you work for what you want. If you want that amazing house, which I do, in front of the beach with an amazing kitchen, just like in HGTV, I have to work for it. Like, I have put that mentality in place because things will not come easy in life. Things will not, and everything is work. Everything is a challenge, and I ask for you guys to challenge yourself this year, grow yourself more this year, learn about yourself more this year, and mainly love yourself, guys. Love yourself more than anyone can love you. More, just love yourself. Love yourself. And I bring this up because lately I've been seeing posts on my timeline that say, you loved me when I didn't love myself. What? Just kind of mind-blowing, because honestly, if that would have been the Karen of a couple of years ago, 3 years back, and even like halfway through 2018, I would have been like, oh my god. But me, the grown me now, is just like, how are you gonna be able to love someone if you don't even know how to love yourself? So please learn how to love yourself. Put yourself first within everything. Always put yourself first, your needs, your want, and figure out what you want in life too. Just make this year a positive one. Just make it a positive one. Bring onto you what you want. Bring on that positivity. Bring on that growth. Bring on that money. Bring on that challenge. Bring on that business idea. Bring on everything. Just go all out. And I'm gonna be here celebrating with you guys. Reach out to me if you want to talk to me. If this video has spoken to you in any way, just reach out to me. I'm here and I want to see you guys grow, and I'm happy for your growth and how you're growing. I'm happy where you're at. I'm happy with what you're doing. I know that you're trying to do your best to be this person, to overcome this challenge, and you are strong. You are very, very strong. You are a strong person. Don't give up. Never give up. Keep on fighting. Keep on going. You got this. You are strong. And with that being said, I wish you guys a very, very happy new year. I wish you guys all the joy, all the greatness. I wish you guys magic, empowerment, everything. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Like I said, reach out to me. Let me know what you want to see next. Reach out, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this as well. And just share with your friends, okay? Give it a little share here and there. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, the camera is about to die now. I'm gonna be really? And myself and speak to myself. Really? Really? Oh, Jesus. Get it right, Karen. It's on your notes. What? This thing, oh my god. This thing had better recorded what I was saying because it switched to shoot mode. And I'm about to be so angry if it did not. Oh my god. No, this is the place where anger comes in. Like, why camera? It's okay to get angry at the camera, but just by yourself. Not in front of other people because you may act a little crazy like me. Yeah. So, I mentioned positive thinking earlier, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did.